What's up, Mel? What's up, Miller man? It won't let me talk to you in the chat. It's weird. What's up, man? Yeah, it won't work. Weird. Oh, well. Supposedly did some weapon tuning, so let's see how it went. Ready? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Dude. What up, Miller man?
See if you got a charger yet. Hey, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
Fire of Ra has mysterious forces in the cave was not such a smart idea.
Last time we did this, we didn't have an audience. Oh dear, it's going to be like trying to have a pee while somebody's watching. Why in the bluest balls are you still trying? You got no arm!
Let me kill this last one with my grenade, bro.
Alright.
Thanks.
The fire of Odin has been claimed.
I had to work all day, it sucks.
The Odin's rebels in our right. We are just
fuck all night.
entertainment to them. They want us to fight to the death. Then they will cheer.
You bastards in the stalls! You think this is fun? Why don't you come down here and have a go, huh? Get your hands all covered in blood and dung!
At the end of Voyage of Despair, the big French guy has like a laser beam in his head. So he looks like people think he's a bad guy, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think that's gonna show that he's like...
The challenge is finished. Another awaits.
Oh, cool. Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, there was something up with him. I didn't think he was bad.
Then I will find the one mask. He's bonus points. He should know.
For goodness sake, is no one else going to comment on how ridiculous we look? I mean, come on. Honestly, I feel like some kind of Celtic barbarian.
A contender calls the champions of Raw.
Nice.
Oh, come on. In all seriousness, what
I
do you
need help, I
think
need
you
help in
money
Tigers. I got a little bit further than that. I grinded the skull, I put it in the bowl for 2 rounds, I took it out, I put it in the ground, and then I died trying to play with it in the ground.
violently allergic.
The champions of Rock are slain.
From what I saw, yeah, and if yours wasn't, I know it can be pretty hidden, but if yours wasn't, then it's possible it might be outside the cliff.
Almost as a battery.
But like you, like me, you probably died trying to run up against the wall and find it. I died trying to stay down at the ground.
Accomplish with one arm.
Yeah.
Just give up.
Doing that challenge where you go into the spike trap,
Right.
and I got hit by the spikes, and then another down was just because I got cornered naturally.
Damn.
Yes,
Wow.
hello, my adoring fans. Stanton Shaw has
A
returned.
contender petitions are gone.
I'm not really here. You're not really cheering for me. But damn it, this is my
It can
hallucination.
be kind of unforgiving like that.
Yeah, and the affinity is weird. Like, it's easy to get max negative affinity, but to get max positive affinity, I can keep it green the entire game, but to get it to give you...
I wasn't really having a problem with it. Do you use your special weapon a lot?
Ouch. I always get it to level 3, yeah. You know, I think what I thought everybody's affinity was the same. So if it's not the same and ours are 2 totally different affinities, if you should go for the green affinity, the max affinity. You try to get the gold chalice, and I'll go for the shit. I'll go for the negative. Yeah, we can do it at the same time. And I was thinking, you know, we both had to do good or bad. See, that's what someone was telling me tonight, that I've been taking them down. You know, I had a thought too. Oh yeah, you told me now. Remember what I told you? I think in the same combo I said, how about the heart? That's your first prize. Do you think if you beat the Easter egg without the heart? Yeah, but that's my thing. Everybody, I bet you everybody's taking it who's beating the Easter egg. So do you think taking it and then not taking it and then beating the Easter egg will get a different ending? Because everybody who's taken it, I mean, everybody who's beaten the Easter egg probably just takes it. Like, it's, you know, an instinct to just grab it. So I was like, huh, I wonder if that had something to do with the ending, or, yeah, like we talked about, it could lead to something else. I'm interested to see, man.
The little button thing is around the map, part of the song Easter egg, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the coins, yeah, there's 4 colored on the 4 areas.
I know blokes who pay to get slapped around like that. Right now I'd pay him to trade places with me. It's nothing personal, Fleshy. Just the cost of doing business.
Just ran out of ammo, you shit me, bro.
Points.
Sure.
Oh, wait, never mind, I got one.
Okay. I'll go activate the next dude.
A contender calls the champion of Dalu.
If I'm under the influence of, you know, whatever, shouldn't I just be able to imagine stronger boards? Oh, hello! You needn't commiserate me with those boards. My intestines! I have acid reflux!
The champion of Dalu is slain.
The attack knife is so ill because it stabs so fast. You can just keep stabbing over and over, and it's just like bang, 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 like that. It's like, oh shit. It's nuts.
Snakes alive! Where did I put my smelling salts? Oh, bugger! I must have left them in my other loincloth.
Collecting all the parts for the acid trap.
this. For later.
You know, I don't know how that fucking works. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you don't. It's weird.
Looks like I'm bleeding out.
Shit.
Feel like you're smoking.
I wish that if I have something next to me that I can smoke, but it won't make me cough. It's great, it's awesome. But this shit right here, brother, this is I got the distillate vape pen, but this shit's making me cough like, yeah, so it's like from the medical dispensary, 99% THC. I'm from Massachusetts, so. Damn it, I let you die, fuck. I fucked up. But, yeah, you ever, are you on the East Coast, or?
Oh, a classical bathhouse. You've got the mood lighting, you've got the fountains of blood, the full Caligula.
Yeah, Massachusetts is, like, you hear about Colorado, California, Oregon, Washington for legal marijuana. Massachusetts is, like, the pioneer. They're going to be huge. People invest in a lot of money. They come from all the other states to try to get a piece of the marijuana game. So, yeah, right. Dab pen distillate is like a more pure, reformed, refined version of THC. It's the second strongest form of THC. So you got THCA crystalline, #1, then distillate, and then dab. Yeah, right, exactly. They just have regular weed pens too, but you get a dab pen. And everybody's doing dab.
Appreciated, Bruno, but I still have both eyes. Just as one of them is a bit milky.
Doesn't smell like weed.
More of these big, jumpy blokes. Makes me tired just seeing them flex.
Well, you'd be surprised if the dab itself, unless you're like a true pot guy, you can trace the smell inside the dab smell. So like to like an old lady or someone who's used to smoke pot, she smelled the dab, it just has like a different smell. It has very small bits of marijuana on there, but it's like a weird fruity smell too. It's like so crazy. Damn, I ran out of ammo. Get the jacket. I put solo in that fucking thing. So whoever just jumped in, now it's really planned on playing each other out. But I got to the dirt on my first step, first try. My first solo try.
I should just start calling you Evelyn.
Put the dirt in the ground on my first step.
So, you ready to tell me what happened to your eye?
Wait, we gotta
I am still curious, so...
Yeah.
Well, you know what curiosity did to the cat, Bruno. It wasn't
I'm gonna
pleasant.
buy ammo. I bet
Especially
you
not
there's
the
max
case
ammo
I
next
witnessed.
round, but I can't keep
Ghastly
fucking around.
business.
I'm gonna kill this thing. Oh shit. You wanna open Zeus? I just fucking thought I had enough. Damn it. I'm not getting enough here.
Carpenter.
Nice.
I feel like a fool. I don't have the coin and still I tried.
They changed the price of this door? This door was always $2,000. I've been playing for days. Maybe because I'm on solo. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
The door's out.
Contender calls the champion of Odin.
I already did the Tiger, that was first, so.
Ask me no questions and I'll sell you no lives. Did you see what I did?
Fuck. He's gonna kill me with the axe.
What's that hammer? You're ready to fight?
Yeah, they are. The axes are nice, but wait till you get the Wrath of Fire. They're like the acid, same concept where you like blow up a general area of damage. and they can't hurt you like the axe
wood
can.
this time.
So you can throw them on the ground and walk through the fire and lead the pack through it. Where the asses, you have to avoid it. But with the Wraith of Fire, like you can throw it down in a doorway, and then like just walk right through it. Sick.
Did anyone feel a change in the air? I swear, I just felt a gust up my
trying to
man's
like
skirt.
speed level back to
Tigers will wear armor.
Now I know why tigers are so rare. Bloody Romans.
Yeah, look at him.
Tigers.
Oh, I was gonna screenshot him. He's like, no, like,
Beyond.
hell yeah, he's like, I'm not letting you live. You little punk faggot.
Anything you want to do about that?
I'm dry. I just stuck him with a grenade. Oh, I missed. Dude, I got 2 on me and I got no bullets. So I pull out my ham. My ham machine. Yeah. I just hit him with the hammer.
Max ammo.
Max
Yeah,
ammo.
I hit him
Oh,
with the ham.
that does have a
Sammy.
lovely ring to it. Nice and simple. Does what it says on the tin.
Alright, to the shields. Need some cover building the shield, bro. Where you at, dog? Oh wait, the piece for Zoot, the piece for Oath.
We just killed that hefty bloke with the axes.
Nice.
You take your lumber, you glorified woodman.
Get out of there. Fuck. Got plugged. If you can get the piece out, nice. That saves me from having
Power.
sweet brush.
May the wind be ever at your back and my hammer in your face.
I'm dead. I'll build my shield.
9 stone of bone and gristle here.
This was careless of me.
I can't believe they don't even let you build the fucking shield. First of all, what game they've never had a game that gives you one location to build the shield. Second of
Come
all,
after me! Bruno's a
How the fuck
bigger
are you
meal.
gonna
The Diego is surely tastier.
they might have, but I mean, I don't think they did, but maybe I leave room for error. But also, no, I'm pretty sure there's multiple locations on all Black Ops 2 maps.
Joe Rob is only in the basement.
But also, to have the zombies,
Now let us dispatch
the
more.
rate of the build be so slow that you can't get it done with
How can I be
zombies.
low on ammo in a reality of my own creation? I demand more. Why are you so bloody obsessed with my eye, Bruno? You must have seen far worse in your
Why are
soldiering
you so
days.
bloody obsessed
Your
with my eye?
gangster days.
Oh, I have seen and done far worse. On one occasion,
Why are you so bloody obsessed with my eye, boy?
you're gonna be
What does it look like when you pack a punch? Or did you get that operator mod on it yet? So it's like super strong headshot.
No head, no problem. It's just science, mate.
That works
Fools are
good.
adorable. In a I'll kill you when you're not looking kind of a way.
Really? Could be.
That squat you gave me
I
had
hate
better
when
not
they
get
do
infected
stupid shit
or...
like that.
Ah!
How many other coins have you hit? Do you want to play this song now?
this sacred tree must be
Oh, yeah, it might be.
insta-kill.
What is the opposite of insta-kill? Slow kill? Finger kill?
Come to think of it, I wonder what they've said. Maybe they have copyrights. Because technically they hired them to do the song.
Nora, that hurt. Nora must be
Right.
wearing off. Listen, you plonker! Action and reaction!
Have you shot the Brazier yet?
No.
Alright, found it.
Oh, the bowl?
Oh wait, have we even opened that?
Yep, I opened pack once I shot the bowl.
They must not survive!
Oh yeah, I just call it the bowl. You calling it a brazier. I didn't know. A brazier, from my knowledge, it was a bra.
Bloody Norman, just where the hell did all my ammo get to?
I don't know.
Brazier's like the thing.
It's also
It's like warning fires they lit. Like,
oh, okay.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Those things to shoot.
right on. That makes sense.
Zeus, I don't, or Odin. It's Odin.
It's Odinski. Yeah, I was already
I don't know Odin's challenge, or where the head is.
in the basement.
Where'd you build acid?
I haven't.
Oh,
I'm getting the head though.
I'm just gonna build it at raw.
Alright, you can put the head down and hit the trap if you want.
Heads down,
Nice,
trap's active.
nice. I got some big dudes out
It's fire.
I'm starting to believe I can handle anything these devils throw at me.
Fire just like gets you every time.
there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, I got the piece of wood too.
Nice, bro. I'm in Odin, I'll go put it down. Wood is down. Let's go find
the wood.
Yeah. Let's leave us champion alive, because he's slow. So leave with champion, and then let's go downstairs and find the skull with the blue shit on it. Yeah. We go find the skull with that blue shit on it.
Somehow we gotta get positive affinity. That's not gonna happen.
I got it right now, it's sparking.
Oh, I don't.
So
You can probably go wait in the arena and I'll find the skull.
I do not like this place. It reeks of the hubris of man. Like,
maybe. I don't want to get hit too, but oh, here it is. No, I thought I got lucky. I thought I walked right up to it. Found that in my first game really quickly. Nice,
I got it.
cool, bro. Did you already get it out the wall and everything?
That's why I didn't have the skull grinder.
Why?
I didn't know you had to pick it up off the ground. I thought you automatically picked it up when you held square on it.
The skull you have to pick up twice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the skull grinder. But I don't have positive affinity, so I can go ahead and get negative.
Yeah, go up to the fires and get the poopy right now. You could actually get the poop right now.
Poop, yeah. I can go get the done.
Yeah. Get the poo diddly. Found the grinder, bruh. It's over here near the fire. We don't have the Orion yet, but we can put the skull on it still. I just put the skull on it.
Let's go wait in arena for the drops.
Yeah, you just put, I'll keep the guys off you. You keep going through the fire over and over and over and over and over. And then you gotta get, it's gotta say negative affinity item available.
You have the positive affinity for it though.
Huh?
For the cup.
Yeah, I think ours are separate. I don't think you'll affect me.
Yeah, you have to get it right now.
Yeah, I gotta wait 2 rounds to get mine, but you can get the poop immediately as long as you get it to up to negative and it says negative affinity item available. They'll throw the poop right down on you. So basically, if I stay here down in the basement right now and wait, you can get the poop up there just by running around. But for me, you have
I'm
to
not
wait.
waiting for the poop though. We gotta get the golden cup.
Oh, you can do the poop right now just to knock it out the way, if you wanted.
Yeah. What? moving into...
We have a good opportunity to hold right now.
Oh shit, yeah, it will be fast. Alright. You might make your title true in the solo attempt. I'll wait till it gets done if I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit, I died. Alright. I'ma hop off.
Alright, brother. Talk to you later.
Not to worry, my friend. I used a clean needle, I think.
That was a clean needle, yes?
Is that a spire? Do I look like a bloody arborist? Yes, I see you, hot stuff. Just keep your distance. This overgrown pestle hits more
Look at that, they messed the handle, they buffed the handle. See, the swing is so much faster now.
always wanted to
It's
see a
delayed,
real
you put it in the
live
swing.
tiger. Still haven't seen one.
Double points.
Who says I never have two pennies to rub together? Ah, vengeance is mine! But I'd give my loincloth for a drop of yours. Oh, sure. Pick on the sickly one, why don't you? Right then, so side effects include ability enhancements, improved performance, loss of appetite, projectile vomiting, loose stool, and insomnia. Just thinking of some old chums. Honestly, Alfred, you'd be horrified by all of this. They broke it! Look how! They're so fleshy! And my shield was the opposite of fleshy! Right, you know what they say. Grab the bull by the horns. Not sure what happens next, but step one is definitely grabbing its horns. Well, that explains the smell of ozone in here. Ow! That thing fried my bleeding ear.
Receive the gift of a god!
Max ammo.
Oh, my metaphorical cup run is over. If If you're looking for a chew toy, you've picked the wrong present. Finally, a familiar face.
The fuck?
Prison cell and you can see the bars and touch them. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the body. What do you think it's from?
Mass hypnosis. Sick. The enemy in Saudi, the enemy around me.
What? Wait a minute. Where's everyone else? Did they chicken out at the last second? I bloody knew it. I thought I saw Bruno looking at me funny. Pardon me, mate, but I believe you sprung a leak.
Welcome to the end of days.
Maybe the others decided I was the only one who could understand this place. What with the whole historical thing going on. But all I really recognize is growling crowds, poo on the ground, and a pervading sense of dread. Whew, could be Glasgow.
The swine flu is a lie.
Oh, they are so much worse up close.
I suggest you open up your ears and you listen.
Aside from the variety of monstrosities trying to eviscerate me, I'm a little distracted by how breezy it is up the old, you know, undercarriage area. Hope nothing pops out by
Raise
accident.
up, welcome to the end of days. The challenge is for 5 minutes to get them all done, but they don't even send the damn brownies at you.
Full charge. Strange how it acts almost as a battery.
What the fuck? No more venue pass?
D-DUBZers, and welcome back to another amazing video.
I don't really like to hear the squealing animals in the cemeteries when they do their rituals, but they can usually laugh.
That a fire? Clearly you haven't seen my lab, have you? I think I burned it down. Ha! The symbols in the fire! Certainly they grant the they found it. Well, my name isn't, good! Duncan Gore! That's me. I remember my name. I need this.
Will they satisfy?
Hooray for us! Boo to them! What do we have here? No, seriously, what is this?
A contender calls the champions of Ra. The champions of Ra are slain.
That looks like the goddess tree. How the bloody hell did a piece of Irish folklore end up in a Roman arena? Silly me, I'm on drugs. Look, there's a walrus wearing a top hat. Hello!
A contender calls the champion of Danu. The champion of Danu is slain.
Snakes alive! Where did I put my smelling salts? Oh, bugger. I must have left them in my other loincloth. This Norseman must have been a great warrior in life. That, or he was incredibly rich. Or maybe he just really liked boats.
A contender calls the champion of Odin.
Oh, hello! You needn't eviscerate me with those claws. My intestines! I have acid reflux!
The champion of Odin is slain. A contender calls the champion of Zeus. Bonus points.
It's like a bloody casino, this place. Which makes me nervous, because the house always wins.
The champions of Zeus are slain.
Hello, you wee thing. Where do you belong? Right then. Walls made of skulls, check. Flaming torches, check. Sacrificial circle, checkity check, check, check. As a man of science, I believe we've stumbled upon something diabolic. That's not where I left you. Wait. Did I ever have you?
The trial awaits.
Little man's voice pretty cool.
No head, no problem. That's just science, mate. No ammo. Well, fuck me. I'll be back in a tick, worm brains. cauldron full of acid ploy. Shenanigans. I don't care what bloody century this is. That's my bit. I own that patent. Oh, the Pharaoh sarcophagus. Hopefully nobody's in there. We've got quite enough necrotins scuppering about the place already. Immovable objects meet unstoppable force.
Double points.
The weight discrepancy between no ammo and all the ammo is always a surprise to my poor back. First you, then whoever stole my clothes and hated me like some Celtic streetwalker. Cheers, mate. Promise I won't use them all at once. Is that a spire? Do I look like a bloody arborist? That explains the smell of ozone in here. That was a hell of a lot of fun. What's that, Harold? You're ready to fight? Wait, don't answer. I'm farmy enough as it is.
Yo, call me.
Bloody Nora, that hurt. Yours must be wearing off.
A gift from Sir Kent.
What up, food to the boo? Oh, yeah. You know it. Same shit, different day, and the same shit, different toilet.
We need to name these monsters just to, keep them sorted.
They did a big 8 gig update, and they buffed and changed and edited, a bunch of stuff on zombies to try to help us. First thing I noticed is my hammer in between swings. There's no more delay where you gotta be, it's just like he swings so much faster.
Oh, that is lovely. Like a bloody thunderclap.
Pretty nuts. Oh yeah.
Full power.
Is that what they hit you with the update right now?
Yeah.
The 8 gigger nigger? Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Not
Yeah,
one running
I
beat.
bet. Oh yeah.
There was something you don't see every day. Well, lights, but most people don't.
Yeah, I got to do a first attempt on the Easter egg when I seen the video. I got far and I got to fucking like 3/4 of the way or halfway. I got to the. You grind the skull down, you get the wood, you get the shit, and then the poop, and then you mix it all, and then you put it in the bowl, wait 2 rounds, put it in the ground, and then I fucked around and kept checking the ground instead of waiting 2 rounds, and I died trying to look down at the ground, but I had that motherfucker going. monthly boss. Yeah, how busy, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to be prepared. They want me to do shit like that. They picked up an MBTA train station in Boston. Like, and they fucking got it. But eight train stops. It's like a big account. And then we're in a presentation, like a PowerPoint, like a meeting. And I noticed there's only like a certain group of guys there out of like all the older, you know, people who have been there in the company for a while. And I'm like, well, I'm one of the guys. I'm boys. It's a group of guys who are the only guys who are going to be working on this. He's like, yeah, you got to get special certification, special training to work on the train tracks. And like, you guys are the only ones who will be working on it. And then in the presentation, they put me as the lead technician. I'm thinking, damn, that means I'm going to be riding these 8 train stations in the dirty gutter of Boston, dude, with mad niggers and fucking just non-stop in the train station, dealing with mad rats in these disgusting train stations. And it's like, they know I'm from the hood. Some guy was testing me, and I went off on him. Some Spanish guy who was from the hood too. The people told me he'd be bullying everyone and tries to give people a hard time, like older guys, older white guys. That like he should be respecting people who've been in the business for a while. And so I went off on him for the first time. He was being lazy. We were wheeling wheelbarrows of snow out of a dump truck. He didn't want to touch the wheelbarrow. I thought he was just gonna rage. I was there only a week, and I got in his ass. He's like, I've been here 3-4 years, I don't give a fuck, dude. You're not going to sit there when you've been here 1 day or 4 years when I'm here. You're working, motherfucker. So, yeah, fuck that sitting around shit. Same way you told me you used to get on your guys, like, that's how I am. I'm a leader, man. My dad always taught me to be a leader, not a follower, so I make sure. Yeah, fuck yeah, right? It's gotta be. It's the only way. Do you use a forklift or something at your job, or you just power jack maybe? Yeah.
There are a great
True, yeah. Eventually, one of the older guys will be like, "Hey, you want me to show you the forklift?" And you're like, "Fuck yeah!" And they get you certified for good. Ooh. Wow. No shit. Yeah, huh? A lot of fun.
Reminds me of my third lab.
Just chilling in that seat, looks so comfy, dude. The little leather seats they got on there. Fuck yeah, they don't look uncomfortable at all. Yeah. That's fucking cool. Nice, brother.
Oh, if the great beyond won't help me, then fine. I'll get more ammo myself.
You got the Pro, right? Me too, bro. I'm thinking about getting that Pro. It's only $399, I'm pretty sure. It's brand new. Yeah, so you know what? That's nothing now that we're making good money. It might be time to upgrade. Just not for the simple fact, this time it's not about graphics. This time it's about this system runs kind of poorly, dude. And I would hope that the next system will run better, you know. And just really. Yeah, let the price drop. I hear that thing's a doozy. Making a lot of PS guys jump ship, and I'm like, dude, I'll just get the Pro and wait for the 5.
Anticipation is killing me.
That's why people was jumping to it.
All right, you big bastard. Once more, feet.
Oh yeah, right?
Off you go, mate. And this time, stay there.
Yeah.
Max ammo.
and even if you did, don't be upscaling because the games don't project in 4K yet.
Circuit's spile has altered the chemical structure of the tree sap.
Well, the systems don't output.
I've yet to meet a neurotoxin I didn't
Yeah.
like.
And the pros are compatible, that's true, right? Huh.
How funny! I actually meant for that to explode.
They announced they're already confirmed the file.
I hold down the trigger and everything in front of me dies?
Exactly, and that's gonna be their downfall, bro.
Ha! Can't keep a good chemist down.
They gotta create a new
So
system.
this looks like a damned innocent predator. Except freakishly huge. This is fine. I can keep him? They say at one point the Earth was littered with prima materia.
I know.
Couldn't swing a dead cat without hitting some.
Oh yeah,
Water ghouls are adorable. In a I'll kill you when you're not looking kind of a way.
You know, I have two, but I just can't get over the idea of
Depressing the hell out of me.
having to use my hand in that motion. I like laying down a lot. I like getting in bed. I'm so used to, like, you know, the bed and the TV, bed and the TV. Unless you're in a laptop.
Your unholy fight.
But I guess it seems like it's better. You know, that's why I wanted to do it. Yeah.
Oh, these gladiator ghouls fight better than the other ones. Or is it just that I'm getting worse?
Yeah.
Right. Been
Don't
looking
keep
for
buying
that.
new shit like you just said. Yeah, that's true. Hell yeah, right? That's so true.
Carpenter.
I heard.
A brutal display.
Yeah. And as far as like competitive gaming goes, that's where it's at too. That disappoints me. Because I'm like, dang. I wish the zombies, they had competition to be like,
This shield
two
comes
guys
with a
on
miniature
stage,
blade.
two guys first.
A dagger?
So
No,
everyone
not a
can see
sword.
them, they can't
Neither.
shoot.
Let's just
You
say
can literally sit there for 8
a
to
sharp
10
instrument.
hours. Just like you would in your room. Whoever dies picks first. That'd be cool.
We should be able to play with that responsibility. We should be able to play with these players.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad. Of course,
Now
I
it is?
sniffed smelling salts for fun, so yeah.
But not PS4.
Yes, I see you, hot
So all
stuff.
three? Or just PC?
keep your distance.
I think PS4 only opened it up to PC, right? Not all
That
three.
went straight to my amygdala. No, I don't know if I'm curious or terrified.
Wow.
Still hurts, I'll have you know. Picky
They have other games on PS4, I think that are just
Wish I brought some catnip. That, people! Took his fellas!
That's the reason for looking at the process.
More of these big zombie blokes. It requires a steam
few
failed.
places now.
That one returned to sender.
Really? I like heavy explosives, but I used to. Full power.
Now I know why tigers are so rare. Bloody Romans.
That's fucking cool.
But he's obsessed with that's like the only game that he plays.
Really?
He's very obsessed with it. Yeah, he purchases and shit.
Wow. Makes you better at the game.
Some naughty Tory's gotten into the Preloletaria, hasn't he? Oh, bet he did. Ah, finally, a familiar face. Wait, that's not my mum-in-law.
Max ammo.
Max ammo. Ah, that does have a lovely ring to it. Nice and simple. Does what it says on the tin.
Cosmetics, you can buy cosmetics. That's it.
Wow. That's it.
Inhale strange substance? No worry. I've been training for this all my life. I only meant to
Fuck,
take...
man, this fucking fly. Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't even want the fan on me, but I only put it on me because the fly. I feel like it'll fuck up his flight pattern. Fly's weird as shit. It keeps trying to land on me and shit, man. Fuck off, you little bastard. Yeah, like, what the fuck? What do you want to do with me, man? Hell yeah, right?
So, like the Easter egg?
Looks like you know. You only have to
Yes,
get up
please.
to the
Board up those windows. While you're at it, build me a carriage
That's
so
gotta
I
be
can
for
get the
something. I
hell
mean, you
out
know
of
the
here.
first thing they give you, the fucking heart. So I'm like, there's either another Easter egg or a different ending. There's other things you can do, other steps, other something. This heart. Yeah. Some of this motherfucking heart.
Test their faith.
Well, they think they have. Some people
We're in for it
think
now.
there's more to it, but at the ending, you know, you'd have to know. You don't have to know to get what's going on.
Arms for the
They
poor.
just
That's
show
what
the
this is.
guy
Not
the
the
guy with the gold mask got him, and they show like
Come
they
here
don't,
and
I couldn't
scratch
see
my
all the
back.
bodies, but they show the old guy who's
Stop
getting
with that
his
one
head
cross.
put in the fucking trowel, and he's about to be beheaded. Then they show Diego. They show you in first person, like panting, looking around, and he walks up to you and everything, and then they show third person view of him holding his head, like he's been beheaded all. So everything is another ending, and I'm looking at this
My
part like either
metaphorical
A, there's
cup
another ending,
runneth over.
or B, there's another weapon, or there's another item, or there's a like another ending, or a whole nother Easter egg, something to do with this heart that they give you, because in the steps it's not incorporated with the quest that we did. And it almost feels like a little bit of an Easter egg to that the Margwa hearts that everybody thought something could go down with that ended up not. Well, there was one Easter egg with Margwa hearts that you shot, but then there was another thing where everybody was like, oh, there's a zombie Margwa heart, and, you know.
I'll never read the Jungle Book the same way again.
Back on Thanos. Yeah, they went into like the files and take a zombie Margwa heart, you know, and, or an undead Margwa heart or some shit, and some good dead actor removed from the game, but I feel like it's almost like a little mini like comic or Easter egg.
Quite enough out of you, and you, and
We have to give you the card, and it's like, well, we, as a community, we had history with hearts for a while. Dealing with
I believe
shadows,
there's a basic design
whole
flaw in these
concept of
firearm
zombie
devices.
heart. Margwa heart, yeah.
Full power.
All
Yes,
things
you
are
must excuse
Alright,
Teddy.
it
A
looks like I'm
scorpion of his size gets a bit
the way it looks too, the way
backed
the
up, you see.
heart used to look. So cool. Feels like a throwback type thing almost. It's like,
Stop,
hey,
locked, cocked, rocked, and
remember the heart,
clocked.
you know, you motherfucker, bring back the heart. My problem last time.
Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Alright. Wild, brother. Fucking. Take it in the top, but I don't want to do it. I give somebody $20 to get the helmet and like moving all this damn shit around.
I'm getting more headshots if these wankers could just walk properly. If this is all just a fantasy,
You go to MIT, right? Harvard, two of the most prestigious. We have
ask
both
me no
those.
questions
Those
and
are
I'll
the
sell
two
you
of the
no
most
lives.
prestigious universities in the world.
Did you see what I did there?
One Ivy League, the other just one of the most renowned scientific.
Bloody Nora, we're popular, especially with those armored stompers.
We have those tests, so they're just overnight shit. MIT.
Back off, maggot brains. First you must die.
Next week and then on Saturday we do trenches. We'll go up to your house. All the, like the 4 foot of landscape you have for like your foundation out around your house, we'll dig like 4 feet down, like 3-4 feet out, and all the way around the house, and then fill it with 2 tons of stone. You gotta haul all that shit out of the wheelbarrow. I'm like, it's you know, 18 an hour work. Dude, I used to complain about getting 18 hour pest control, where that was just, you know, no heavy lifting. Now you got me doing all this extra manual labor and pest control.
Stronger wood this time.
Still fucking, I got my license back. I'll ask for a raise in due time, and if like, you know, this is much harder work than regular pest control. I can get more money elsewhere. I've gotten job offers already since I've been working here. And I like these guys, but I can't be jerked off, especially since I'm not in a position to just relax. I need more money, try to get my own place and everything. I'm renting a room somewhere, living with a bunch of different people. Just trying to maintain though, brother, because it's so easy to be like, control this shit.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm just going to mingle a bit.
I gotta work this hard
Another big, growly sod. Is it me? Or do they all look a bit like Kaiser Wilhelm?
Yeah.
I've been picking myself up out of the gutter for years. That's what I do. Bangs a lot. I'm just
that voice you just had doesn't pop up in the problem. But for this time, I was stuck paying the stress, like you said, to be unemployed, so it's making it, I'm lucky. I've been fucking up a little bit where they gave me a chance.
overgrown testing gets more like a mortar.
Fired for the shit I'm doing here. And I don't even get a chance to live there on top of it, making me believe. Like, phone died earlier, they got pissed on that. I got lost the other day, couldn't call the guy in the
I always
GPS.
wanted to witness that particular phenomenon for myself.
Little things, but
If I'm under the influence of, you know, whatever, shouldn't I just be able to imagine stronger boards?
The way which is cool.
Shatter their will!
Is that ash?
You guys have
Where's
to
the
clock
fire?
out for lunch.
Oh, there's fires all around us.
An hour and a half.
We just killed that hefty bloke with the axes.
It's half an hour.
You get 15. Wow. 8-hour shift. Wow. And that against the Indiana
Not the
state law?
man eaten by dead tiger. Well, I suppose there are worse obituaries.
Nash supposed to get 15 minutes for every
Bloody
6 hours.
Nora, we're popular, especially with those armored stonkers.
I don't know, man. The rule don't really apply to us.
Sorry, mate, not today.
Because
again?
Fuck up my relationship on the road. So we use a phone app to do all our work orders and clocking in and out, and I just fucking eat when I want. I chill when I want. I go in the back of my truck. I piss when I want. I can climb in there. Can climb back. Fuck it, right in the middle or whatever, right? Be like, fuck this, I need this shit, bro.
Double punch sounds even better. Oh, was that a pat on the back? Right back at you, big... I'm going to take down that big asshole. Anyone care to pitch in?
Yeah. Right.
More of
You're
these big, jumpy blokes. Makes me tired just seeing them flex and pounce.
Still a warehouse, technically, yeah. And,
Bangs a lot.
yeah, you don't get off when you're in an absolute scenario. You don't know what it is.
What did he do? Leave them! I did it! I put him down! Now that is what I call a vesicular discharge.
I keep killing me too. Nice. Yeah. You got custom fit ones or just regular ones? Nice. Walmart.
Stop running!
Oh, boy.
Leave large planks just lying about the place. Somebody could stub a toe. Bloody irresponsible if you ask me.
I'm doing pretty damn good, man. I got everything almost set up, and but the problem is, it takes me a few rounds to get certain items that I should be getting quicker. Because by the time I know it, it's round 29, and I'm still trying to do some of the steps. Like, fuck. I got 40,000 points. They must have adjusted the point system or something.
Oh, yes! Better than my
Then I was
morning
supposed to
cup.
get training at 4:30 in the fucking morning. But the phone they gave me, iPhone sucks.
Handy little
I use
dispenser.
Android,
Sure
but they gave
beats
me
a
an
snuff
iPhone,
box.
and it said insert SIM, so it was fucked up. And I couldn't use the GPS, couldn't access my work, so I couldn't see. I forgot. And I looked, and I knew training was coming at 4:30, really down the road this month, but I didn't know. So specifically, it was today. Seemed cool about it, but I kept apologizing or over explaining. There's one guy, he's an old school guy, he's like, it's alright, man. You already explained yourself. You don't gotta keep explaining yourself. He's the supervisor, and I'm like, the chick, she's a supervisor too. She looked down like she wasn't paying attention to us. And then, yeah, keep that phone on. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, between me and her and John and Brian, I'm like, yeah, you guys are the 4 horsemen. I gotta laugh at him. No, he's like, you don't want us calling you. I can't get a hold of you. I'm like, yeah, that's true. She gave me the phone, it was dying. With the Androids, you can plug it in on 1% and use the GPS, you're fine. But I guess with iPhone, it's different. I went to plug it in, it was dead. And it wouldn't even turn on while it was dead for like another 20 fucking minutes, bro. I don't even know that shit. I've never used them motherfuckers. I'm used to Androids, which that's how phone should work. Turn the motherfucker on 1% and use that shit while it's charging. But yeah, lot of responsibility being on the road. I like it, but at the same time, I like to fuck off. So, it's tough. I like to fuck around, you know. I'd be smoking the pen in the truck. I think on Tuesday, I got a pen that I use that doesn't smell like weed that I can use in the truck. Sometimes I look high. You think you'd be around on a Tuesday somehow? I send you that $40 to Western Union and you'd be able to pick it up anywhere, you know. I'll send you that $40 back to Western Union once I get paid. This Tuesday I finally am out of drowning water. Just gotta fix my car. I got out the tow yard, pay rent, and a couple bucks left over. I've only been working there for a month, so it's my second check. I got some more money than I paid last time. Yeah. I appreciate you helping me that time. My bad took so long to get it back. I never thought I'd be back on my feet like this. I was getting worried there for a while. I had faith, but at the same time it's easy. This one guy, he's all fucked up. He's still a full man. So he goes, yo, he's so surprised he's seen me in the work truck and stuff.
We need to name these monsters. You know, keep them sorted. Ready again, Hammer? So I'm on the dole now, am I? Looks like my ex was right about me. The axe throw is back for an encore. Oh, say I like his axe throw. Fuck the swing! The swing! Oh, go on, man. Take your number, you glorified woodman. Hornets! Testicles! I swore I aimed higher than that. This accuracy thing is rather tricky. Did you see that one face? It was hideous. And now it's just gone. Got good. Feeling much better now.
Have to pay $650 a year
That
for
was a lively one.
It cost me $700 in a year probation to say hi, I love you to my daughter. And the last time I saw her walking on the street, with some dirty nigga put his hands on her, he gets to hold her hand and walking down the street. And he's not even smart enough to continue what I taught her about teaching her how to look both ways. He was so scared of me that he tried to send the girls running across the street so he could get away from me. Bro, my first instinct, I had like 8 bags of groceries in my hand, and I put them all in one arm, and I pulled out a knife, and in my head I said, alright, I'm gonna tell the older sister, here's how it's going down. This is real shit. You take a walk up the street with my daughter, I'm fucking killing you too. And because she's been mean and bullied my daughter a lot. Hurts her, beats her up. So, you fucking take my daughter away right now, I'm killing you too, and then I'd murder him. But I said, whoa, dude, you can't do that in front of him, right? Yeah, it's true. So I put the knife away, and then he had already gotten scared. Either way, just seeing me, whether or not he knew I had slid the knife. But I was ready. I was like, I want to kill this guy. And then I was like, no, dude, your daughter's right there, bro. Fucking, what are you doing, knucklehead? Life's crazy, man. Life is crazy.
Because of the crazy women, right?
That's right, with that crazy pussy boy. That crazy punani. Did that whore you were talking, messing, living with, fucking with, ever try to track you back down and you had to avoid her? Because she's a crazy whore. Oh yeah, right? Right, bitch? I got time for your ass. Your stanky ass. Fucking whore. Forgot what I was doing here. Oh yeah. Well, the best talisman I got was off a 30 spin. It's almost like how you open the shitty small 10s instead of the 30s and they give you good shit. Not always, but sometimes. Yeah, it just worked again, bro. I just got a legendary and a rare and a common, but then I got a legendary talisman off of fucking 30, which is only a chance at a talisman. Sometimes you open a 75 and you get a common fucking talisman, not even a good talisman. So here you open a 30, that's more than half, and you get a fucking rare act, a legendary, but was better than rare. Huh. Major reinforced charm. Let's see, I don't remember what that one is. Check this out. Greatly increased shield durability. What? That's a sick fucking amulet talisman, bro. I want hundreds of those. That makes your shield stronger, dude. No perk. You know, isn't that kind of flawed, though? Don't you think the perk should do that? That tortoise shit?
Yeah.
To make your shield stronger? Yeah. No jug, no armor.
I would say that jug.
Yeah, or some armor or juggernaut or something. Or this, you know, if you're gonna rely on just the shield for defensive, you know, armor capabilities, the whole make your shield stronger right now is pay to play. Like, it's a fucking talisman that eventually people are gonna be able to buy packages that have, and that's bullshit. We need a, but it makes sense. That's their system, you know. Here's the best way to, yeah, like, you fucking pricks. How dare you fucking screw us. Yeah. Yeah. Pay to win, man. Fucking bull. It's that bull. It's true.
So, you know, sadly.
It's fucking true.
It's pretty sad.
It is sad. Yeah. What can you do? Agreed. Totally, brush. Can't believe there's no fast travel on 9.
Right.
That's some bullshit.
I think there is on Voyage.
Ow. Yeah, I've used that one. You gotta. I hate that you gotta pay for it. It's so gay.
Right?
Yeah. They've gotten boss fights on all the maps except classified, and people are trying to doubt that there is one, but I think there is one. I just think there definitely is. You know why? One reason. Because Jason Blundell. I think he made one for all the maps. He just knows how we like the boss fights and the ending cutscene. So it's almost like every map has to have one. Feels like it.
Wait, I thought he worked for Sledgehammer.
Blundell? No, he's the head of triage. He went from head of zombies for triage to now he's the head of all of triage. He's head of game. Yeah, he's a big honcho. Well, I think maybe he's co-head director, so he still oversees the entire zombies, but now he also half oversees the whole game. Who was the guy at Sledge? Was that? I was just tweeting with that guy for the last few months. What's that motherfucker's name? Shit. Can't remember it. I remember the Infinity Warfare guy too, Lee Ross, right? Yeah. I was on Twitter with him. He used to answer me on Twitter, dude. It was pretty cool. First he didn't answer me at all. He never even recognized, and I used to get frustrated. I tried to talk to him and even the people that are supposed to help you, Activision support, I never got any replies. And then as soon as I got some recognition in the community, which was unfortunate, it was so late, near DLC like 3 and 4, then he started answering. Yeah. So he started answering me after that, and I'm like, wow. So he won't just answer anyway.
I hope they bring another Zombies in Spaceland experience.
I'm so ready for that, dude. I want a whole nother universe, all 4 maps to be half extinction, half zombies, like a universe basically, where extinction and zombies coexist. I don't know if they'll do it. I think they might do different monsters. You know, like each level has its own unique monsters. That's what I like about Infinity Warfare. Like Attack had the Krogs. Rave had the Yetis. They each have a different attack. You know, Black Ops did that at one point when that guy Mark Treya was around, or whoever the other guy was that, remember Buried had the witches? Yeah, and like each new map had a different perk and like a new enemy, and like a new box gun, a new wonder weapon, new wall weapons. So you got a bunch to look forward to on every new map. It wasn't like, oh, here's a new map with all the same wall guns, all the same box guns, all the same perks, all the same shit. Like, it's nothing new for you. Fuck you. It's just a new map. And you're like, what? This is gay, dude.
Dude, I mean, the Zombies in Spaceland experience was fucking awesome, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was something, like, totally different from Treyarch, but it, like, took off.
I think it's my favorite of all time.
I had fun with Spaceland and all that.
Me too, man. I really feel like it's my favorite of all time. You and I linked up for the first time in years on Spaceland with some goofball that you ended up having to yell at. And he was trying his best, but we beat that Easter egg. It was nothing.
Yeah. Do you think Spaceland, like Infinity Ward zombies, are better than Treyarch's?
In my opinion, I would compare every map as its own experience, and I think, as far as,
Hey,
dude, thinking of all 4 of them, holy shit. Whoops. Yeah, you're right. Whoopsies. Okay, thinking of each map as its own experience, but then I said, wait a minute. Dude, all 4 of those maps were bangers, man. Fucking Zombies in Spaceland, Shaolin Shuffle, Attack of the Radioactive Thing, and Beast from Beyond. I mean, bro. Yeah, I think that was my favorite Zombies, dude, so far. Even compared to what I'm playing right now, it was so much fun. It was so different, right? Yeah.
I think they hit a lot more too.
Yeah. Everything. From the arcade. It was Lee Ross who's just so into it, dude. He was more dedicated. He's like a geeky gamer guy from America, like a gamer like us that grew up on video games, where Blundell's like an old English guy who might just have like a degree in video game technology or some shit where it's like, yeah, you get what we like, but maybe not as much.
What I liked about Zombies in Spaceland
Yeah.
is, like, that map itself is the fact that it had more than one currency.
Yeah, that was my favorite part about it.
You had to use tickets, like you had to earn tickets.
Yep, and then the coin combinations to get things out of the vending machines, and the tickets, then the points. Oh yeah. You had to be operating on so many different levels at once. You needed certain traps for certain parts of the Easter egg.
And then you got Sledgehammer's shit.
That was a shit show. I was so pissed about that. Rocked. Fucking rocked. Yeah. I was so pumped for number 2. That's why I was bummed when I found out that it wasn't, you know, number 2. I was bummed, man. Really bummed out. So disappointed. I said, even if it's great, it should turn out to suck. But I said, if it's great, I'm not gonna like it as much as I should, because I want Exo Zombies 2. Even the story of Exo Zombies 2, I want it to progress, let alone the gameplay. And these guys just ripped off Exo Zombies. You see the 4 different elements of zombies, they didn't really rip it off, because they did a good job, they built on it. They got 4 different elements going at once. They got the lightning, the acid, the cryo zombie, and which if you ever see the animation, and while you're doing it, it's cool. Like if you see a blue guy turning blue, stop and check out the zombie. He actually rips the skin off like a MK fatality of a regular zombie. Like he is a regular zombie, then you can see him come out from inside the zombie, and he rips the zombie skin off, and he walks out of the body. And he walks out, and he's yeah, it's fucking cool looking. I like how there's always like a bunch of mini bosses running around. The big spider blight fathers, the axe guys, and the blade guys. That part's pretty cool. Imagine Spaceland, but with jump packs, like Exo Zombies. That'd be pretty weird. Yeah, I would. Fighting the alien on the roof at the boss fight. Jump up on the roof with him. Because technically, I just thought about it, that's what the alien's doing. He's doing Exo Zombie moves. He jumps and he dashes, kind of like what you can do in Exo Zombie. You can dash in the midair. Oh, he teleports too, though, doesn't he? I think he does, yeah. Yeah. He's a little prick.
And then another thing I really liked about like the zombie in Spaceland is like the fucking water weapons, you had to earn them bitches.
Oh yeah.
And there was more than one.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't overpowered.
Yep. Right. Yeah. That better be XO, right? Yeah, they better do something good. If they fuck it up, I'll be pissed. Yeah, I agree. Big time.
So I see they got leaderboards out.
Really? I didn't even check that. That's cool. Let me check that out. Wait, for zombies too, or just for
zombies? Yeah.
leaderboards? Oh, there it is. Yeah, global. D-DUBZ, the boss. Position. How do you see the world? I can only see my friends list.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How do you add the filter? Triangle? Huh, how do you add filter to see everyone in the world? Oh. It says global, but it's only showing my friends.
Huh. That's stupid.
Yeah. Big time, brush. Big time. Yo, this is hilarious. Check this out. I have the same amount of kills and headshots. Well, I have the same amount of kills as this kid. I have 700 more kills. I have 20,700. He has 20,000. I have 5,500 headshots. He's only got 4,500. I have 1,000 more headshots than him. This is the funny part. He's got, so we have the same amount of kills. He has 400 rounds survived. I have 900 rounds survived. So yeah, so he don't make it that far in his games. That's hilarious. But this is gay. I can't see anyone on the, like, you know how you normally you can see your friends, then you can see how you compare to everyone on the server. I can't change. I don't know about you, but I can't change the leaderboard to maybe they made it that way for now, I guess. Maybe it's broken. It's not supposed to be that way. I don't know. What are yours? Yeah, it sucks. We can only play on the weekend. You know me, dude. On Black Ops 3, I was 250 in the world. I used to play 8 to 10 hours a day. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, get him. Get him, boy. Oh, I can look at your stats right here. Boo boo warrior. Give me food to the booing. Hey, squash that nig. Hell yeah. My door's purchased of 444, 444. That's nuts. Oh, fuck that hoe. Fuck him right in the eye. Hell yeah. That's right. Really? I don't think it. Oh shit! Really? Gotta check that out. Where? Signature weapon?
This is so much like Fortnite.
Really? Really? Where's the gun?
If you go to Black Market and then just press R2.
Ultra.
Keep scrolling down.
Sandstorm. Oh, it's just a version of the Titan.
Yeah.
But Black Knight Mastercraft, do you think that's an attachment and it affects the gun? Or do you think it's a visual thing, like part of the camo? It says the unlockable rewards are reactive camo and Black Knight Mastercraft. So I'm like, huh, are those both camos? And it really gives you no advantage as a weapon.
I think it's definitely a variant.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It is a variant.
But I don't know if it gives those stats or anything.
Right. Yeah. The outfit's all player once. I did one, here's another ultra weapon at 105. It's a Damascus UMP 45, what they call it, the GKS. Reactive camo, tactical uniform, massacre. Oh, really? Yeah, I think they're just visual variants. They're not attachments. I don't see myself even playing multiplayer at all the entire year. I'm going to be so into zombies. There's so much content for zombies.
Yeah, you think so?
I really think so. Because usually I only go to multiplayer if I'm bored with zombies. I'm really good at it, but I was sick of it. And, but yeah, I think it's just the same shit as Black Ops 3 with a little bit of pepper and salt on the top for multiplayer. Zombies, you can tell it's also a remix, but it's enough of a remix where it feels new with most of it. Where I mean, all 4 Easter eggs, bro, that's gonna be you know, we're getting older. That's gonna be a challenge, guy. We work a lot. We barely have the motivation to even fucking play and enjoy it. Because I know you're like me. If you're like, I think I want to play the game, and then you're like, yeah, but am I even in the mood where I'm gonna enjoy it right now? And I'll actually log in. I'll turn it on. I'll get to the main menu and I'll quit. And I'm like, fuck, I don't even have it in me, man. I'm still just like mentally and physically drained from work, emotionally, spiritually drained from life. And you just like, fuck life, fuck it.
I agree.
Yeah. Many times, like back in the day, you know, when I was just younger, I was hooked on video games and I could constantly play and I loved it and I enjoyed it and it just made everything so much better. But I think it's work. It feels like it's work because I know if I lay here all day, I can fucking no problem. You know what I'm saying? If I lay here all day, then I'll play all day long. 10 hours, I'll be high, I'll be ordering food, I'll enjoy it, be a fat, lazy fuck, and just chill out. But then I can't take care of myself. So if I'm working, I just don't have it in me. Which is crazy.
It was much easier when I was unemployed.
Right, yeah, you just have a blast, brush. You just go berserkies. Know what I'm saying? I guess you can't keep those zombies. It dies out eventually no matter what you do. People are really pissed about it. You can't hold a zombie at all. No matter which way you shake it, it dies within a couple minutes.
Really?
Yeah, you can no longer can you really hold. There's no way to do it. You can't hold a zombie. It'll always die eventually.
Huh.
Yeah, people are going nuts. They want it changed.
Yeah, it does kind of suck.
Yeah, they let you hold it for a little bit, but
if you gotta take a piss or something like in the middle of a game or something.
yeah, take a big turd.
Figure some shit out.
Right. Right, totally, bro. Bro, man. I feel ya. You're about to get those Wraith grenades. They're like the acid bombs, but you can walk through the fire and shit. So you can like throw it through a doorway, then walk through it. You can be in a corner, throw it down to the ground. They're just so cool. They're probably my favorite thing in the game right now is those Wraith grenades. And they're like Mustang Sally's in a grenade. But you can't... I should have perma-unlocked them because I don't get them till 34. I should have perma-unlocked them motherfuckers. And I didn't. I was stupid. I'm gonna perma-unlock it on my next go.
You know, I'm gonna go in the laboratory and try to get open up a couple 30s and see.
Get some tallywhackers. Hell yeah, go for it. Fuck yeah, bro. Reduces the cost of the shield. It's a common. Then I got greatly increases durability of the shield, and the Zeus soda perk can never be lost. Gain the modifier for the Odin tonic perk when you acquire it, even if you don't have the first 3. Sick. See, 30's the way to go, man. That's what I realized for amulets. If you want good amulets, go 30. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Yeah, bro. Cool. I'm rocking the zoo. If you put Dying Wish on the perk that can never be lost, do you think that means you can keep reviving yourself every time you die? Oh, there's a cooldown rate. That's right. There's a cooldown rate. But you never have to buy it again. It's, yeah, pretty much identical. They just changed it from web to ice. It's funny, they even left the WW. Winter's Wail, Widow's Wine. Whoo! Oh yeah. Well, if I gotta deal with the cooldown time, maybe I should rock something else on perk 3.
Yeah.
That way I can take the advantage of keeping it the whole game. Something that doesn't have really a cooldown time. Oh, let's see. Electric Burst. Could carry extra ammo the entire game. Could get Deadshot the entire game. Quick revives the entire game. Fuck it, I'll rock the Deadshot the whole game like a motherfucking boss. And I'll change up one of my things to be able to... Hey, you want to put that on too if you have it? The Nowhere But Here? I think you already got it on. I have to put it back on because I just unlocked it again. That's pretty cool. You can teleport to a downed enemy. Down teammate. But, classic Nowhere But Here. Teleport to a down player's location. So you like... I had to put it back on because I didn't have it for a while. No, play by myself. Oh, it's one kid, I played with him once, twice, and he fucking always has to quit. And I'm like, damn, what's the point of playing with you, you goober? Play by myself. Or if you're around. It's hard to meet people you can trust to be, you know, stay in the game, you know? Glory, glory, hallelujah. You know, it's funny, in this game they say the suppressor, if you read the description, it says slight chance of triggering power-up drops. That's pretty cool. So it actually has a purpose. Like,
The gumballs kind of suck in this game.
yeah, they do. I bet you they're saving all the good ones for DLC.
Dude, where the fuck is Perkaholic though?
Yeah, and I bet you the sprint cancel reload, that's gonna be some type of perk or gumball now. Even though it's always been just a normal feature, the reason they cut it is because they're gonna turn it into some type of, you have to use like a slot for it, and that'd be bullshit.
Have you used the Sentry?
Yeah, it's so underpowered, it's bullshit. Unless they changed it with the update, when I was using it, it sucked.
Really?
Yeah, it was just weak and it didn't cover a good area. Like, you place it at a bad angle and you walk by, it won't kill them all. You fucking piece of shit. But the Wraith of Fire, on the other hand, is insane, dude. It's like having a fucking Mustang Sally as a grenade. And you can walk through it. You can sit in the fire. Like, I use it a lot to protect myself while I'm getting my gun out to pack a punch. It keeps burning for like 4 or 5 seconds. I've killed like 20 to 30 zombies with one grenade. And in the higher rounds, it's almost like the rat heart, bro. But it provides a protective fire as well. It's fucking sick. Probably my favorite thing in the game over any gun. I really wanted to perma unlock it, but then I wanted to show off my SMG as my starting weapon, so I ultimately made that mistake. Because now I'm using Strife anyways to attack knife. But yeah, I really want that grenade back. Fuck. You almost have it. You're 34.
Yeah, the albums are good.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh yeah. Let's kill some motherfucking kills. Yeah. It's funny, one of my supervisors is like she's a blonde, she's pretty tall, and she got nice ass, nice curves, a little skinny, but she's a dyke. Like, she doesn't have short hair, but she wears like jeans and boots, and she's like construction, like, but she's got a feminine body but tries to be a dyke.
Maybe following advice from mysterious brothers in a cave was not such a smart idea. I like a little blood sport in the morning.
Yeah. It's funny when the feminine looking ones try to be dykey. Well, sometimes they're both feminine looking. They're both hot, so one of them has to be dykey. Well, it doesn't have to be, but usually.
As to why? The audience revels in our plight. We are just entertainment to them. They want us to fight to the death. Then they will cheer.
The deed is done. I learned.
They don't give you no sound now when the round starts. Before they used to do like an announced sound, and now they don't. Well, it was like very faint. Like right there, the round just started and they barely did. They did like a quick little before they make
We
it
will
well
defeat
known
their
that it
hordes.
was pretty
Then
slow.
I will find the man in the mask.
Seems like it's
He
quicker
is
start now.
responsible.
Sometimes
He
I
should
the
not
round starts
escape
and I'm not even.
punishment.
I'm not even.
Yes, yes. Keep coming. Let me finish the job.
Bonus points.
Oh, that is a nasty cut. Hey, get this man a dog. Eh?
The challenge is finished.
Use that.
Another awaits. A contender calls the champions of Raw.
Here comes trouble. Big, aggressive, emotional. Undead version of me.
You ain't get no points.
An
You
even
shoot
bigger
the champion.
gladiator. Perhaps Diego was
shoot
right.
away.
Perhaps they too.
No points, bro. I'm gonna die.
What does this lever do?
Probably gonna die. Oh shit, I better be careful, man.
That's my
Hey, I hit the trap and it didn't activate.
Kaka.
Is it glitched out? I spent my points on the trap, I hit the trap, and it didn't activate.
Making me angry. That is a fatal mistake.
That's odd.
She's pining for us.
Yes, I know for a fact I was waiting
Seems
for
the
the
gods favor the
slide
enemy.
under the trap, I turned around. The switch was red, the trap wasn't on. What the fuck?
The Hammer of Valhalla feels ready for battle.
Lo siento, jumping deep.
Alright, let's try this thing. Activate. Look at this shit. It's glitched
That
out.
is no ordinary tree. I would wager it is fed by more than fertile soil
try-
and fresh water.
Try buying
I'm
it.
good
See
with
what
plants.
happens.
I
I
know these
bought it
things.
and it worked for you? What? I spent 1,500 and that thing did not go off, brother. Using a rifle or the pistol? Nice.
Hopefully this has a
A
purpose.
contender petitions are gone. Will they satisfy? Insta-kill.
Instant throw.
A contender calls the champion of Danu.
Poor beast.
Tiger.
I will endeavor to go to his death.
The champion of Danu is slain.
Alright, let's try to do the 5-minute thing. We can fucking fly to the next two. I still haven't gotten it. So if you kill all 4 champions in 5 minutes, I don't know how I haven't gotten it. I've gone pretty fucking damn fast. Alright, let's do the math. 1750 would bring me to...
This must be the
Oh, now
previous
you need
contestants.
70. I think
bad
if you
ones.
stab the last zombie, you'll be able to do it. Alright, we'll go this one. So, just make sure you get 2 grand for the next one. And well, I think we should make it. We went pretty fucking fast, man. Well, I think we
Burning
might be
life,
able to do it.
burning
I got
death.
the upgraded pistol. You can kill
This
him
is the
quickly.
way for such men. Maybe we finally rest.
screen yet. I don't know if you have to attach the heads of the Pack-a-Punch in 5 minutes, or if you just have to kill all of them in 5 minutes. I didn't get the trophy, did you? No, damn it. Alright, I got all those shield parts.
This place. It reeks of the hubris of Diego's.
Wish they had a perk that, like the ammo perk that says, ammo is fucking blah blah blah, extra ammo. They should have the modifier be, Pack-a-Punch ammo costs half off the wall. So instead of 4,500, it'd be 2,250. That'd be huge. Yeah.
This bullet supply situation
for a modifier too, man, that would work perfectly.
Max ammo.
Oh, nice. Needed that bad boy. So now we can build the acid trap, put the head down, get the key. Get the key ski.
Is that you? Someone toys with my mind. They are not the first to try. You see how there is acid in this cauldron. I will never. It is very effective.
Carpenter.
Our statue was hiding a secret, and the secret has another secret.
A contender prevails. Receive the gift of a god.
Max Slammo. This is double
I know
points.
that I am under the influence of powerful exotic drugs, but this feels too real. A little too spectacular. It feels like my birthday.
I love the double points, yeah.
I wonder, do they all start out as little chupacabras and then get promoted? Was this armored cavalry just a sleep?
At least they did not die by my hand.
We finished the round with max affinity. I think we're getting that golden cup.
A gift from Sir Kent.
Guys, we got it.
I have no use
We got
for
it with the
pottery.
quickness, bro.
Insta-kill.
Instant thrill.
Show them no mercy.
Outsiders. Oh,
Next time we get fire, we gotta try to hold the champion. Because those guys last a little longer than zombie. But we gotta actually purposely walk through the fire over and over and over and over and over until we get a red thumbs down and it says bad infinity item reached or some shit. And then the crowd throws a pile of shit at you. And you gotta, yeah, and then you gotta max ammo. It's pretty crazy.
Guns from wars, bullets from nowhere.
Yeah.
I think I know exactly when my life stopped making sense. Break this. Go for something useful. I know Alistair yet lives. He would not die before I could betray dead Iota.
Full power.
I got the Death of Orion and I got it upgraded already. That's pretty cool.
Bonus points.
Oh yeah.
That's probably one of the coolest guns I've had so far.
I agree, big time. And it's like it's not too overpowered, but it's strong. If you're not careful, you can still get killed with it. So we got this fire. If there's a big guy, try to hold him. Oh, we already killed all the big guys. Even if we can hold a couple of zombies until they die, just keep trying to slide through the fire, run away. We gotta get a red thumbs down. That's our next step. We actually gotta get enough for all the proof.
Even in death, the wealthy cling to their spoils.
Oh, I fucking ended the round. Whoopsie! We gotta get that red affinity though, so when we get the fire, our best way. We see a big guy and fire. We try to hold the big guy the whole round if we can. And then we'll just hold him at the end.
And that was the
It's
last
really the
we heard
safest
from
way,
you.
because you don't want to be going to the fire when you're fucking
The hopes.
got zombies up your
This game is
asshole.
great. Yeah, looks like that was boss hell business.
Insta-kill.
Trying to provoke me, and it keeps working. In Paris, I go to the Bahamas to wash away the blood.
Double points.
Where it went. Dull creature. No thought for its actions.
Oh no. Fuck, bro.
longer history for this bright horror. But it close enough, Monsieur Monster. Let us hope this scorpion will never break its tail. I have smelled this scent before. Begin that way.
The scourge slaughters all.
You will not defeat us!
Bonus points.
Who were you, my oversized yourself? Did you seek glory in the arena? Look what you've become. No ammo! Man! Perhaps I should learn to throw axes. No. Guns work just fine.
Man, I feel like I got ripped off earlier. Like, the $5 fill-up at KFC is a good deal. I could have got 2 of those for $10. If I got a chicken tender meal and a burger meal, $16. Could have gotten 3 $5.
It would be a crime to cover my face. This blood, decapitation, dismemberment.
Whatever you learn.
This must be a trip down memory lane for you, Bruno.
The violence of my past is where it belongs. The past.
Yeah.
This is a fight for survival.
Bonus points.
Muchas gracias, cucarachas.
Points.
This is a gas. We are clear of it.
You know, it's sad that they using the special weapon and stuff and like going crazy with the death of Ryan and the special weapon and doing a lot of shit in the game. Makes the game crash. The game can't handle it. Yeah, can't handle its own shit.
My weapon is fully at Diego's brain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because we were going ballistic, just special, death of Ryan, and then I heard the other people talking about it, YouTubers too, and I'm like, yeah, I could tell that's what it was, like, you go crazy with the thunder guy, it makes you laugh.
Let's not be an example for the others.
But right now, we've burned like 5-6 rounds when we gotta do this thing together. It sucks. I don't like this part of the Easter egg. It's really dumb. Oh shit, I just seen you get stuck in the air when you tried to jump. Yeah, you're right. Hardcore. Probably because I'm the host and my connection isn't strong.
You should have given us 6 bullets ago!
Carpenter.
I will take all the help I can
I'm
get.
down to try to.
With creatures like these, perhaps we can move the world. Or likely, destroy itself.
Okay.
Wonderful. The nightmare on the streets has followed us even here. Just keep that tongue away from me. I may be a big dark one, I also eat bad hardcore. Not again. Who took all my bullets? Diego!
Waiting for that fire, and then I can't do it during this other round. I gotta do it at the end of the round.
I get the feeling you are ashamed of your past, Bruno. That must be so hard. I'm very proud of mine.
Pretty gay that's what you have to do for one of the steps. You have to do bad on purpose.
Should you continue the story, petit Mexican, I will swiftly remind you what I am capable of. So, here I am, lost in antiquity, killing dead men with a bug. Fuck my life.
Found the special skull.
I hear those creatures. They join a choir.
I got like 4 spiky guys, so if they come up, try not to kill the big guys and just pull them. Give the stuff with them. Oh yeah, hold the big guy.
Burning hell!
Looks like it's time for the Mexican ambulance again.
There's a big guy. And I gotta make him jump off the wood. I just collected the skull we need. Kill that big guy. Not the one with the helmet.
Look what you made me do, you cacadoodle. Look what you made me do.
I need him to go after me now. He's going after you. He's a big guy. Hey, idiot. Follow me. Kill those zombies right there. Should be a
Let them move. I am busy.
Nice. If you keep going, it'll turn even more red. It'll fucking, it'll say item available. Red. And then when it's, see, there's the poopy. Is that the poop? Did you get it? You did? You picked it up? When it says item available, they'll send down an item very quickly. and you gotta find it and pick it up. If you pick it up correctly, it turns like a blue flash. And then that means you got the Dookie. So try to keep going to the fire if it didn't work.
My bullets. I could not have used so many. Okay, try to stay positive, Bruno. An empty weapon is an opportunity to find a better one. One with bullets.
No. I think I seen the item fly in when you almost got the Dookie. Yeah, but it like the cup, yeah, but it only stays for half a second. Then it disappears, so you gotta actually be quick with that one. And if not, you just gotta keep going until they send another piece of food. But also, the guy's supposed to chop off the wood, and it always works for me. I've never had an issue. I've seen a lot of other people complain that it doesn't work. And right now, he's not doing it. When before he's done it, right now he's not doing it. It's not working. Yeah, like that's supposed to chop off the piece of wood. I didn't pick it up. I thought when you pick it up it's like universal, meaning like anyone can.
Break their bones!
La monnaie est sûre! We are ready! You dare to throw your shit at me? Fuck you! I put it in my pocket!
If maybe you have the wood and only I can, maybe. I thought when one person picks it up, anyone can put it down, so maybe you picked it up by accident, or it didn't work. The only way that could happen is if you reload. Pretty sure when one person picks up an item, anyone can put it down too. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it didn't come off. A lot of people have said it doesn't work sometimes, but it's always worked for me every time. Except right now, it didn't come off.
Certainly we're in a hurry to die. No ammo!
You got,
but this is an arena! There should be ammo everywhere!
Yeah.
There is no getting around it. If we wish to survive this nightmare, we need the bullets.
Creatures in this Colosseum are even more fearsome and ferocious than those we faced before.
Scarlet does not need your help. I have counted at least 4 times today she has saved your derriere.
That's
And you never even realized.
Nice, bro. Did you find it on the ground or did you use a spike guy? Was it in a different area or was it where we were looking or what? Oh wow. Really? Same place you and I were looking around? Wow. So we just missed it.
What are you doing down there? Did you lose a button?
Killed myself with a big swing. Trying to do the skull stuff. Help me. Don't die though. Oh, no, survive, bro.
All the way down to my stomach.
Superman, bro.
Back to the key.
Superman.
We meet again, destroyer. Come on.
So the woods. Okay, woodski. That was a sweet revive. Got the wood down. We gotta wait a couple rounds. We got the skull grinded. We got the wood burning. We got the poop. This is as far as I made on solo. Then I got to the next step and fucking flopped it like a dinky. Boss fight is 2 zombified elephants, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be so sick.
That is sick.
Yeah. One's a regular one, then the second one comes out, it's all black. It's like the wraith elephant or some shit. Yeah, it's badass. I like that. I've always wanted that. I've always been like, yeah, I want a boss. But I like old school boss fights where like after you beat the boss, and even bigger, badder boss comes.
I wanted habanero pepper up my nose. One has to remember to stop and
So we gotta burn a couple rounds so we can go get that wood. It takes 2 rounds to burn it. Okay.
thing I'm not wearing red.
Wait, so, okay, so over here. Sucks that it goes by rounds and that it's not by time. That we can just sit here and like let the thing cook, yeah. Really cool. Let's see here. So if that's the still stuck using that pistol. It's just so good when it's upgraded. I was going through my perks. I survived, bro.
Someone once told me the French died too easily. Go prove him. Ah, if only it was a blind one. I could simply charm it back to him. Bruno claims he hates violence, but there is a thin line between love and hate.
Disabled me. I couldn't move. The blight father running on top of my head. Oh shit, Sir Cat's kiss. That's okay. I move balls, I come back and bounce back and love crap. Try to keep it going, brother. I can't believe they don't have rapid fire on every gun like they don't have it on the ICR. With the guy on the KO. I was thinking you were gonna keep circling. You went back towards the group. Maybe do like a. You're gonna do like a backpedal type thing. Oh, yep. Oh yeah. I know that one for sure. I've done that before. Back then, well, they're not. You know how he says, back then, hoes didn't want me, now hot hoes all on me. But in reality, it's like, back then, hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot, and they're not even on me. Yeah, I got a hotel, you know, before I came to this room, and I had it for 2 days, and I couldn't get any hoskies to come hang out. I felt like a punk bitch. But I've been out the loop for so long, I think I kind of just got like that scary, depressed guy vibe. So that scares a lot of chicks off. It's tough to be happy when you're not happy. That should be a quote that'll be like, alright, D-Dubs. It's tough to be happy when you're not happy. Yeah, people expect you to fake it. It's like, man, suck a dick. And eat a hairy pair of testes. I ain't faking shit. Yeah, I got 1 prestige under my belt. Last weekend I was going ham, Sammy. It was tough because it was getting a little repetitive, but yeah, I was really into it last weekend. Trying to feel it, you know. I got the stuffy nose, it's kind of bothering me. I don't know if I got a cold or is outside the other day working outside, or if it's the rugs in here and they give me allergies, but fucking nose. It's acting like a motherfucker. $16. Should have went to the grocery store, but you know that Burger King, man. You know that shit's bomb. It's some good shit. For real, I got the sourdough bacon king and the chicken tenders. That salted caramel shake's bomb too. I usually get strawberry, or I like them all, but that new caramel shake's pretty bomb. For real, today was a long day. I was up at 3:30 in the morning shaving because I was gonna get sent home if I didn't shave. So I was shaving and the razors wouldn't cut my beard. It was too thick. So I had to like hand shave. Like the tip of the razor fell off and I was using it in between my fingers. It was so weird. It took me like an hour and a half to fucking shave, dude. It sucked so bad. Then the sink wouldn't drain, dog. I'm up at 4 in the morning. Trying not to wake anyone up that I don't even know really in this house, and the hair wouldn't go down a motherfucking sink. I had to go get a knife and pop open the shit to get it to drain. It was a fucking time and a half, I'll tell you what.
Is it weird? Like
Yes, it is. It's very strange. It's like you got your own space, but it's not really your space. So you have to respect that, even though you got boundaries. It's how like if they say we need to go in there, they'll ask me, but they ultimately might need to go in when I'm not around into my room. Which I'd like to think that anything they need to do in here, they could do while wait till I'm here. But it being the other person's home, they can, be like, well, I want to have access to paint a wall or do whatever they say they need to do, It just sucks. That goes with the territory. It sucks. Ultimately, I wish it could be like, well, you know, here's the lock and let me know when you need to get in there. I'll make sure I'm there for it. But that doesn't work in every situation. Hopefully I can save up and get my own place, but it's gonna be tough because I rely on the money every, you know, to eat and shit. And it's like, damn, how do you save money? I got a budget. It's tough. I like to just eat out. I don't like to deal with using someone else's fridge and having to worry about if my food gets eaten and all that shit. I don't have to deal with all that shit. I just wanna. It's a young guy. He's got a girlfriend and they got kids downstairs. And then there's 3 bedrooms upstairs, and it's 3 different guys renting out the 3 different bedrooms. And then the 4th bedroom upstairs is, I think, the 16-year-old son of the girlfriend that lives with the dude downstairs. All in the same house. Not like different floors, but like a big 5-bedroom house. So we all live in the one unit. Yeah, 1 bathroom. But that works out. The shower is pretty nice. It could have been. I thought it would have been worse, but it worked out pretty good.
Was it pretty quiet?
For the most part, I've only heard like one really loud shit woke me up the other day. The kid was screaming at his mom. She's small too, and I thought he was gonna like attack her or some shit. It woke me up, and she asked me not to say anything to the boyfriend. She didn't maybe want the kid to get his ass beat. He probably would have beat the kid's ass.
Oh yeah.
And I'm over here like, damn, that shit woke me the fuck up. The kid was screaming at the top of his lungs, calling her names and shit. I'm like, oh my god. But it only happened once so far. Hopefully it's isolated. Other than that, shit's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you ever talk to anybody?
Here and there, I'll say what's up to them, and I just hope they're not in my room while I'm gone. I'm paranoid. Like one time I came home and I could see the way I closed my door. It was different. It was more open. It wasn't closed all the way. The towel was stuck out in the door, which I never leave it that way. So I was worried. I'm like, yo, I know someone's in there. He said no one had been in there. Like, I need to get a lock on my motherfucking door, but I have to wait till I get paid. Nothing's ever missing or moved. But like, I was a weirdo when I was younger. I used to be in people's houses and I'd like go lay down in every bed. Shit like that. I was weird like that, bro. So if someone wants to come lay down my shit or something, it's like, I don't like that, you know? It could happen, you never know. Dude, people are weirdos. I was a weirdo. I'm really a weirdo, dude. Like, you're my buddy. I'll tell you some crazy shit. Like, when I was working pest control, I could be in the projects and somebody's smoking crack, drinking beers in the next room, and it's like the dirtiest, filthiest, grossest shit you've ever seen with cockroach and rats. Or I could be in like a multi-million-dollar home with people who just have some like ants in like their movie theater in the back of their mansion. But I ended up being in this expensive home, and the lady left, and I looked around to see if there's any cameras. I took a shower in that motherfucker, dude, while I was working. Went in her bathroom, dog, and used her towel, her shampoo, everything, and got naked and took a shower and then did the work and left. I had no way of showering at the time, and I just really needed a shower. It had been weeks, so I couldn't think of gym membership, nothing. I was like, fuck this, so I'm using this motherfucking shower, dude. Because I knew no one was coming back for 4 to 6 hours. I knew nobody was coming back for 4 to 6 hours. But I hadn't showered in weeks, so I was like, I gotta do this. It was crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, right, exactly. Had some balls, just go for it, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah. I yes, dude. And I said, damn, they better be clean. Otherwise, this is a really clean, like, $30, $40 towels, like, just really marble floors. There's some stinky guy with stinky balls. They're gonna walk in and be like, ew, who's been showering in here? It smells gross. Because, like, after somebody wipes all the stink off of them, you can smell it in the bathroom after they shower. They're like, damn, yeah, they're like, somebody stinky just took a shower, dude. They're like, I've also been in, like, someone's basement, bro, and then I just got the urge to be like, I'm gonna rub one out down here real quick. This red. I'm also pissed in people's faces. Not like dude, alright, so it wasn't like someone's like home, like down, but yeah, technically it was a home, but it was like a big triple decker where it was like a shitty basement with like shit from like 20 years ago. They don't go down there, and I had to piss so bad. I'm like, these people trash their basement, don't even take care of it. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna piss in the corner over here. Just because I had to piss, not because I wanted to like fucking screw them over, but I was like, damn, I gotta piss right now. Like, but yeah, the rubbing one out thing, I don't know what that was about, dude. That was just weird, I guess. Be like, hey, I'm down here, I'm bored, don't want to work, don't want to, do what I need to do, inspect and shit. So like, fuck it. Weird, man. I'm a weirdo. It is. One time I walked in this lady's house, she said, I knocked on the door, and on the speaker they said, come inside. And I came in, they said, come upstairs. I'm like, this is kind of weird. I usually get greeted at the door. The lady said, come in. I went in the bedroom. She was handcuffed to the bed railing. And I'm like, oh shit. I said, the first thing that popped in my head was, the husband is jerking off in the closet or something, waiting for you to come in and fuck his wife, and he's watching. So I was like, don't do it. First of all, just don't do it. So I said, alright, when I start downstairs, alright, thank you. And I did the work downstairs and I just left. I should have probably checked out the situation, but I said, man, don't even get involved in this shit. Hell yeah. This woman, she's like a bodybuilder, but she wasn't too jacked. She was more like an athletic, like a jogger bodybuilder than like a beefcake bodybuilder. But I'd like both type of women, but she was flirting with me, giving me beers, hitting on me, telling me she's not a lesbian, having me feeling her muscles, giving me 3-4 beers while I'm working, and I just pussied out, dude, and I left. She's like, oh, I'll give you my number, I'll pick you up sometime, we'll hang out, have a drink. And I totally just pussied right the fuck out when she was like basically almost begging me. I regret that every day of my life. I know, I'm trying to think how I can find her ass, bro. Don't remember her name, don't remember exactly what town she was from. All I remember is that she had a rap problem. Yeah? No shit. Indiana, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna come inside. Oh yeah. They're coming for you. Bugs is usually sprays or even glue boards, catch them a lot when they're running around on the floor. So like you put glue boards down around on the floor. Certain sprays work. For mice, it's like sprays and traps. No, mice, glue boards, and traps. Yep. And you can put down poison. The shit they got in the store ain't great. Poison will only work as if the house is immaculate. There can't be any crumbs. Even like crumbs under the oven from like 10 years ago that you haven't looked, you don't know, you might not know it's there. If they can get to it and they're eating off of it, they won't go for the poison if they have any competing food sources. So if you know for a fact what's going on anywhere and it's super duper clean, then the poison usually works, yeah. Oh yeah. Then you might find them, like you might smell a dead mouse or something if you put down poison. The trap you'll smell too, but then you'll know, okay, I can get rid of this trap and then get rid of the smell. Sometimes the poison, you can't find the smell. The motherfucker died in the wall somewhere, but the smell's still coming out. And it's like, man. But it works good, man. It works fucking good. The poison works real good. Hell yeah, right? Yeah, you could go poison, then you don't have to deal with the traps. The traps you have to like either throw them away when you catch one, or literally release the dead one and then reset it if you want it, or however you want it. I like the newer traps that you just set them. They're plastic. The old wood ones, the company I'm with now, they use the old wooden ones, and I'm like, man, them motherfuckers are dangerous to be setting, dude. They'll snap your finger. And they got these new ones. They're just a little bit more expensive. They're not willing to buy them. Like, you guys are cheap pricks. Yeah, it seems to be the best way. As long as you know, especially where you see them. So like you can observe where you see them and then place traps along baseboards and stuff on the run, where they're running along the wall.
So what do you use as bait?
A lot of times you just put some peanut butter, but they got like Slim Jims work good, peanut butter works good, anything with nuts or fruits, something that smells really strong, that's gonna attract them. Don't put too much, because if you put too much, sometimes they could get a bite and run away without actually having to set off the trap. So you want to put like just a little enough where they have to work to get to it. Yeah, it sucks. It's kind of shitty work when I think about it. I was like, wow, I wish I was doing something else, but the freedom is cool. Being able to be on my own and do whatever I want is pretty decent, and I didn't have to work too hard at it. Like cable installation guys, a lot of route guys, they gotta do like a lot of hard work, and right now it sucks. I'm doing a lot of manual labor as far as ladders and like mainly I'm on the ground. I tell them I don't want to go on a roof, so but I'm doing like wildlife, squirrels, bats, exclusion, like trenching, digging, filling stone, hauling wheelbarrows of stone. It's like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be doing pest control here, checking traps, changing traps, getting rid of dead mice, ants, roaches, bugs, like not all this hard labor shit. So the exclusion is like, okay, well, instead of trapping, or this is what I forgot to tell you too, instead of trapping or poison, The only real way to get rid of mice and rats is exclusion, where you find the holes that they're getting in and you fix it. Or like, let's say you found a hole and you fixed it. You might also find on the side of your house that you might have like gaps in your foundation or like a joist missing. So you might have to do construction work to seal up your house to make it pest proof, where then you get talking about big construction projects just to make it so the weak areas of your house aren't exposed, and that's also technically pest control, but it's also a construction project, you know. It could be cement work, it could be, you know, stone trenching, all different types of shit, stuffing, excluder and hold, door seals, gasket door seals, door sweeps, it's a whole bunch of extra shit, which you really should be getting like 20 an hour at the minimum for all that extra work. It's a lot of manual labor. But I'll ride out for a little bit and see if I can get a raise. If I can't, I'll tell them to shove it up their ass. See how it goes. Luckily, we don't have to cement all day, every day. You guys work with concrete. You ever get that shit on you? Or is it already dry? Oh, shit. So you work with some wet shit, huh? Wow. That's interesting. Yeah. Right. Do they have a cleaning service too? Nice. Do they take it out of your check? Nice. My company, they said they were doing the cleaning service, but guys were not using it, so they stopped doing it. I was like, that's pretty fucking sad, isn't it? That guys weren't turning in their clothes for free to be cleaned. Yeah. So like, people like me would love to use that service. I gotta get screwed now, because other people didn't want to use a free cleaning service. Yeah, big time. Yeah, and we have uniforms just like you said, like 5 shirts, 5 pants, and we gotta wash all that shit on. It's better like dry clean, like you said, cleaning service. Gotta pay to clean them, which sucks, but you get them for free. Yeah, luckily. Thank God. I think I have a cold right now. My nose all stuffed up because I didn't have any jackets. They ordered us jackets, and I'm out there in the cold the other day outside, freezing out. Like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm gonna get sick, dude. We're sweating outside, and it's freezing. Your pores are open. You asking for trouble. Is this one hot chick? Huh? What are you gonna say? Yeah, that's why I'm nervous about the heavy lifting, like these 40-foot ladders and shit, bro. The guy was like, hey, grab that ladder. I'm like, this fucking thing's heavy, dude. It's just like 100-something pounds. And I'm like, throwing it all over the place, loading it up on the racks up on the roof, and I can feel it in my stomach, the big bump as I'm doing it. And I just try not to think about it. I just keep going, and if it's too heavy, luckily there's not like any repetitive lifting. If it's a heavy thing, it's like a one and done, or then like breakdown setup type scenario. Well, no, when we hauled the stone, bro, I had the push wheelbarrows all day long. Just me and this one other old guy. We did 2 tons of stone. And we had to go take the wheelbarrow down a board, going down a flight of stairs, and like all the way down an alleyway, and that was tough, man. That was a bitch. Yeah. And I almost fought this fucking kid, this spick. Kept running the chick I was getting ready to talk about. and the old guy I was working with. We're all on a wildlife team, exclusion team, versus the technicians, a different team. And he's giving these people shit, and he's like from the hood, and the way they're describing him, he's just like this street punk who comes in, acts like he knows it all, and he's a tough guy, and he's got more years in the company, but even though this guy's got more years in the industry, and he's gonna give him a hard time and like boss him around and be a jerk. So I already said, you know, the way I am, the type of guy I am, like you could come up to me, like let's say I came down to Indiana, you'd be like, yo Marty, you know, this bar we go to, there's this guy with the red hat, he's always just being a dick every time we go in there. I'd already have it in my head that when we go in there, I'm gonna fuck with that guy, and I'm gonna get him to act like an asshole, and then I'm gonna pounce on him, and you know, I'm gonna basically, yeah, set him up to not like walk up to him and like smack him in the head, but I'll instigate a situation where he'll try to poke his chest out, and then I'll just hop on him, and not maybe physically, but I'll be, you know, just make him feel like shit the way he makes other people feel, which is what I did with this guy. And we almost ended up fighting and shit. And I told him, he's telling the boss, we're out in the middle of the streets in Boston, dude, down in the city, there's people ever. He's like, yo, I'm gonna fucking knock this dude out. I was like, you ain't gonna do shit, dude. Come fucking do it right now. If you're gonna say something, you ain't gonna do shit. You're over here telling this guy, I'm standing right fucking in front of you. And then as soon as the supervisor started getting upset, like telling us to chill out, because he's like a street guy too, I flipped it on him. I was like, look at you. You're fucking yelling out here, being unprofessional, getting loud in front of civilians and customers. That's not professional, is it? You got the company vehicle, the shirt. And I totally turned around on him, and then the guy got angry, the supervisor, and he slammed the shovel down. He's like, that's enough! He like screamed, and everybody went silent, and I had to get the last word in, and I go, I was thinking the guy was going to yell at me too, so I go, I just said it anyways, I looked at the kid and I go, it shouldn't have had to come to that, man. Like, I was willing to stop when I said, you know, just be professional. And he technically threatened me. I never threatened him because I wasn't scared. I didn't have to make it, like I said, hey, come to Brockton, dude. I'll fucking see you in the street or after work. I'm not going to get fired. But, you know, I was basically telling you, don't be a lazy piece of shit and sit down there with the rake in your hand, or me and this dude wheelbarrow 2,000 pounds of stone, and you don't lift one wheelbarrow once. That shit ain't flying. And if the supervisor don't have enough balls to say something to you, I will. And I told him, I'll say something to you every fucking time, whether you like it or not. But I earned his respect that day, because the next day I worked with him. He was working harder, so I like lit a fire under his ass, and he was trying to be buddies with me. So, yeah, it's funny. Funny how that shit happens, right? Once you put someone in their place, and then they like try to be buddy with you. Because they realize, they're like, oh, I thought, my dad used to tell me all the time, he's like, people will test you. They'll see if they can take advantage of you. Once you show them you ain't taking no shit, then you're like, oh, alright, so he's a tough guy too. And they can respect that, like, okay, I'm not getting one over on him. Right. And I also like show them, like, you're not going to do that to the other two people we work with either. Like, this chick, this hot little blonde, she's kind of like a dyke too. She says she's got a boyfriend. She's got like, maybe hair down to like the bottom of her neck, but she's hot, man. And she wears these tight jeans. She's like a wildlife chick. She goes up on the ladders, up on the roofs and shit. She's like 5'4" maybe, but she goes up on that ladder, bro. I'm standing underneath her, dude, staring right up in between her ass cheeks and her legs, and you can see some of the outline of her panties and her jeans. Then when she gets down, picture like we're both down on your kitchen floor in front of the stove. We're both on our knees, kneeling down to look under the stove. She's in front of me. She pulls out the bottom of the stove, and she wants to get her head down low to lean in to look with the flashlight, and she's on her knees like spread open with her ass up in the air and her head down looking low. I'm just standing behind her staring at her ass and like picturing myself hitting it doggy style. I'm like, fuck, dude, like this is fucking awesome. But at the same time, I don't want to let her see me drooling over her ass, just staring into it, dude. I'm not used to. Yeah, I'm not used to working with a female that in those type of scenarios. Right. I've worked with a female in a restaurant or like on the line like at a warehouse, but you always got someone watching you. Like at one point, it was me and her alone at 8 at night out in front of someone's house. She was on the phone doing the notes. We were just sitting there kicking it, talking and shit. And it was like 7 at night. I was hauling the ladder around with her, spraying chemicals in the dark. It was hilarious. Her eyes are dark blue like mine. She was September 30th. I'm September 19th. September. And she's 89. I'm 89. And I'm Kearney. She's Kernan. So it's weird, dude. It's like all these similarities. It's like, huh. She said we're like twins. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I want to fuck my twin. For real, right? Crazy, bro. Yeah, she talks about her boyfriend, and I, you know, randomly, just because she said boyfriend, I came out with the, oh, well, my girlfriend, I don't even have a girlfriend. It was just a bitch that was my roommate at the time. And I ended up telling her that. I was like, that wasn't even my girlfriend. I don't know why I said that. Then I told her I live alone now and shit, but she claims to have a boyfriend. Who knows how long that will last, you know? The way shit goes nowadays with people. So true. Not unless you... Even swingers, they end up splitting apart at some point. Hell yeah. That'd be dope. Yeah, me too. I'm just sitting here like, I don't have it in me, man. I think it's because we're getting older is the only thing I can think of. Because 4 or 5 years ago, even if we were working, you couldn't keep us off the ship. Now it's like, damn, I'm an old man. I want to lay around and rest.
It's not that I don't have to drive to play. It's just
Yeah.
I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. You know, yesterday morning.
Oh shit.
I've almost been up 24 hours now. You know.
Damn, bro. That's a long time. I've been up since 3.
Right. So you're like, you feel it just as much as I am.
Yeah.
I've noticed it.
Yeah.
Just like when I was young, like when I was a kid, getting fucking a couple hours of sleep, or getting like 5-6 hours of sleep is sufficient.
Right.
Now I notice, like, I have to have at least 7 hours. Otherwise,
Yeah. I need that solid 8 hours, dude. Yeah, because I can't wake up. I'll be driving into work, falling asleep on the road, and I've already been awake for 2 hours, and I'm still falling asleep. And it's like, dude, damn it. Like but then you flip it, and if you get enough sleep, you wake up and you're wide awake and you feel great. Like, damn it, I'm not even tired at all. It feels awesome. I just gotta make sure. Nice. Yeah. Me too, at 8:30, 7:30 last night. Yeah.
I got like the perfect amount of sleep, dude. I woke up
Fuck yeah.
at 4.
Nice.
Got my shit on, got hopped in my truck, drove to work, got to work, you know, right away. Started working my ass off right away.
Fuck yeah, huh?
Just running around, rushing.
Damn. That's awesome.
Then I ended up staying like 2 hours over.
Sick.
Hours of overtime.
Fuck yeah.
And then,
That's badass.
I ran into town, go to GameStop, got some food, and I came back here, downloaded the update, and started playing with you. It's been quite, it's been pretty chill with me.
Nice. Good shit. Earlier, the guy hit me up, told me to come to the dock. I went there. He had about fucking 300 to 400 different items I needed to put in my truck to stock my truck. I was happy. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I did it right. He watched me at one point. I was organizing it, separating rat from mouse to insect to glue board to trap to bait and stocked it all in the truck good. Fucking, that was cool, and got my ass out of there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, some of the highest in the country. It's really unfortunate, yeah. Like,
So $18 an hour isn't a whole lot?
yeah, they say just for one person to live off one income by themselves comfortably in a one bedroom, you need like $1,800 a month, which is equivalent to like $27 an hour or some shit, I don't know, something crazy like that. And it's like, yeah, like if you were to pay rent, electric, like utilities, heat, gas, water, hot water, and like a cable, and a phone bill, and the groceries, and yeah, it's insane, man. But there's some areas, if you like, you go to the hood.
If you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
how much are you paying to rent that room?
200 a week.
A week?
Yeah. 800. Yeah, 800 a month. Yeah. And that's not, to rent an apartment, the cheapest apartment you can find. If you want like a crack shack, the shit's falling apart, there's roaches. This is a pretty nice house, but you can get like, you'd be lucky to find not a room, but an actual studio or an apartment. The cheapest you'll find for like $750, $800 a month is gonna be a shithole, and you need like $750 to move in, first class security. So you're looking at $2-3 grand to move in. And if you want a nice place that's just like not nice, like wow this is great, but halfway decent, like okay, I feel comfortable here. But you're talking about one bedroom, you're talking about $1,100 to $1,200 a month, nothing included. So after utilities, electric, everything, you're talking about $1,800 to $2,000 a month to live in a halfway decent one bedroom a month. That's 3/4 of my pay. Imagine if I was making $14, $15 an hour, I wouldn't be able to live. I don't even think I'd be able to pay for this room and food. $800 a month to rent, food, and then car insurance. You can't.
600, 800 a month.
Yeah.
5
What?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Out here, 5-bedroom house is $3,200 to $3,800, and that's for like a shitty one with like stains on the carpet, shit on the walls. For a nice 4 or 5 bedroom house, you're looking at $4,500 to $5,200 a month easily out here. That's easy, any given day. I swear to you, bro, that's insane. I could never dream. 3-bedroom would be my max and that's if I was making like 22 an hour with overtime. And I'd probably be paying anywhere from 18 to 2,400 a month if I got a good deal on a 3-bedroom, and it would be like a lower to middle class place, not like a nice place. If I wanted a nice 2-bedroom, I'd pay 1,800 to 2,400 a month, and it'd be like a condo place. That's not how compared. We never compared really like that before, and that's the rent and the cost. That's insane. I knew it was like that because, dude, it's even worse. I've done jobs for down in the college areas in Boston, and like a 1-bedroom studio. So they're not even a 1-bedroom apartment. $2,000 a month for a studio apartment, and it has this. A studio is not even a 1-bedroom. It's all on everything, and they have to pay $125 a month for a parking spot. They don't even get a fucking parking spot with the $2,000 a month, and the appliances are outdated from like the 60s, 70s. There's grease everywhere. It's like an old ass stove that you never even recognize because it's so fucking old. You don't even know how it works, and that's what they get, dude. And they live like this old dilapidated building, just because it's the location. That they're like minutes away from the colleges downtown, but they're not renovating or replacing shit. The apartments are shit, and then charging out the fucking ass because they know the college kids, the parents are loaded. It's nuts. Indiana, huh? How far? I betcha. I would try to take Vicky, my daughter, and move out there. I wouldn't. See if I could get custody of her, and I was always wondered what would happen if I just got custody and moved away. Didn't ask for permission, didn't like talk to I was like, she goes to court, right, and tries to take me to court, and I'm out of state. Then what happens? Does she have to come out of state to take me to court? Do I have to go back to this state for court? I don't know how that works. She can't charge me with kidnapping if I have custody.
Well, if you have custody, yeah.
Alright. If we both end up going to sleep later, yeah.
My cousin.
Yeah.
Is renting a 3-bedroom house for $500.
That's disgusting.
A month.
That is disgusting. I couldn't even get a 3-bedroom apartment, let alone a 3-bedroom house. And a 3-bedroom apartment sucks. You're on the middle, first, or second, or third floor in a triple-decker home with everybody else's smells, everybody else's trash, everybody else's drama, bullshit. There's cooking, they're loud-ass kids, everything. You gotta deal with being around a bunch of other people, and you're renting that for like 3-bedroom apartment for like $1,800 to $2,400 a month. And he's got a house with 3 bedrooms that nobody else lives in. It's getting it so much cheaper. Oh my god, that's insane. But then again, you tell me, look at the pay rates. I mean, I would be interested to see what a pest control technician makes out there versus like it's the same work you do. Some jobs out here will pay 15, 16 to start. Some will pay 18 to 20. It's funny to see certain fields of work, how different companies pay vastly different from other companies. Even with pest control, some people start off with 16. Other companies start off at 20. It's like, oh shit. Experience kind of plays a factor, but with warehouse, not usually. You gotta show your fucking your work ethic. It's just yeah, right, exactly. That's what I'm doing over here too. Gotta show them I'm ready to go. I'll do whatever. Bust ass. You gonna play tomorrow too, or?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely
If we could have held that zombie, we got the poop. So then we got the wood, and I died. Yep, and that's what fucked it up. We were waiting on the wood. I was being an idiot. I was tired. I was being an idiot. We had everything in place. We did really good. I did the golden cup and you did the poop. We did it, and we got it done on an early round, and everything was working good. And we had a good start, a good base for when we play tomorrow. We'll be able to be like, hell yeah, no problem, bing bang boom. Exactly, yeah. Tomorrow I can't wait to hit 34, man, and to make so much difference having those Wraith of Fire grenades.
Would you use your unlock token
The SMG to start with, and then now that I have the Strafe level 24, I don't even use the SMG anymore. So I used I was like, I regretted it instantly. I was like, I should have used the unlock token on the Wraith of Fire grenade, because when I read the description and it says hurts the undead but not humans, I was like, wait a minute, this sounds kind of like perfect here. It's like protection when you need like area damage that you can sit in. And I try it out and I'm like, wow, dude, like this is awesome. It's overpowered. It has residual. It keeps burning for a few seconds. You can kill huge groups with it. It helps you when you're picking up box hits or pack-a-punch weapons. Just, it's sick. It's so sick. Yeah. It's like my favorite thing, man, in the game, and I didn't even... My whole plan the entire time was to perma unlock it, and then right at the last second, I switched it to the SMG. Damn. Stupid. Yeah, I'll have plenty of chances to use a different perma unlock. Yeah, and it feels like it's taking forever to level up, doesn't it? I don't know. Yeah, and I like that about it. We're only playing on normal. I played hardcore once. Yeah, the hardcore is tough. My fucking controller fucking died. Stupid thing. I'm trying to plug it in. Yeah, the hardcore is gnarly. Me too. Go watch a movie or something. Fucking pass back out. I just woke up at 10. I was passed out. I just woke back up.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
You have a good night, man. I'll be on.
Yeah.
We'll have a good time.
Oh yeah. You have a good night too. I'll be on tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna wake up, start playing. Me too. It definitely affected me dying at the end because I started laying down and was like, oh, I'm tired. Fuck this. Alright. Sounds good, brother. Alright, check you later, man. Peace.